Hello people and, well, I cannot believe I'm about to say this. Welcome back to the DFL. This is right, we are back. Season 5 is here. It's been about 2 years since the last time we've done this. And yet people, we are back once again. I hope you guys are all strapped in, ready to see some action. But I cannot do this alone because, first race in about 2 years, I'm going to be kind of rusty doing this. So, without further ado, reintroducing my old commentary partner, we have Ritvik.
Hey there guys, great to be back. It's been a long time, really long time. But it should be a really exciting season. Excited to do this, excited to be back here in the box with you, Dan. Hope you're doing okay.
I'm doing brilliantly. I'm glad to have you back, mate, after all these years.
Really glad to be back. Excited with the new lineup as well, and it should be really good viewership.
Exactly. And you guys, I kind of broke tradition this year. I normally, in the past seasons, I've done a reveal of a driver and tracks lineup video. There's a little bit of stuff. See, I'm rusty. Video. But I haven't done it this year, so we're going to break this down quickly for you. This is round 1 of 16. We're here in Bahrain, and we have 5 drivers this season. 4 currently on the track, as you can see. We have the Season 1 World Drivers Champion himself, making a return to the DFL, Preston. We have Jamie, the most experienced DFL driver to date, the man who has turned up to all but none races. I'm joking, he's turned up to all of them. That was kind of a misuse of a quotation there. He's turned up to all the races. I don't think he's actually missed one. So, Jamie is back. Then we jump up just a little bit to the new rookies. First off, we have Noah making a hopeful statement here today in Bahrain. Who knows, we'll have to see what he can do. I'm intrigued. But then jumping up to P1, we have Ian in the Haas. How is he going to do? We'll find out. I've got confidence in him. He's lacking that a little bit, but I'm looking forward to this, so we'll see what happens. How are you feeling about our new drivers?
It should be really interesting. I think you've got a good mix of them. You've got, as you mentioned, you've got the rookies who are new to the thing, but they have their own kind of experience under their belt, and they'll be raring to go. The good thing about those guys is, they've never done it before. They don't have the pressure of having to do better than their previous time. They're just here to race, and I think that's going to be a key part of it. But I think it'll be really interesting how they go against the experience that sort of Jamie and Preston have, especially. I myself have driven alongside those guys previously, and they love to put up a fight. So it'll be really, really interesting to watch.
Very true, very true. And as you can see, Ian is currently going to be the first one to cross the line with a purple Sector 2. What can he put out here? Carlos Sainz with a 131.681. Gasly takes P2. What can Ian get here? He's leading up to the line, the first one to cross the line in Season 5. What's it going to be? A 130.439. Damn, that's good.
That is convincingly better than the AI. That is, he's a whole second front. Oh, but Jamie's just stuck himself 3/10 ahead of him. That is a good. Oh my goodness, it's hard to keep up here. But now Noah chuck his Mercedes another 2/10 ahead of Jamie.
But now Preston coming up to the straight before the final straight. That don't make sense. Just run with it, people. I will get my terminology back, okay? It's been a while. He's coming up to the final corner here. What's he going to pull out here onto the final straight? His Sector 3, I think, is looking good in the 126, 127s now, 128s. And that's a pole position. 129.901 provisional pole, let's be honest there.
That is a great lap. He's just edged out Noah there. It could be a real competition between those two at the front, with Jamie not far behind, 2/10 behind Noah. And I mean, we thought that first lap from Ian was good at being a whole second ahead of the AI, but these guys have ramped it up a notch. I mean, that is literal hundredths of a second ahead of Noah. Should be really good in their next lap.
This is, as you say, really amazing because the question is on my mind and hopefully on everyone's mind is, will we see this season the...
Okay. That wasn't bad for a first lap. Well, first round. Just got to keep my 4th place and hope they f*** up. That's that first bit. I need to get those first few laps in, and I'm good, and I've got a good 4th place, which is a good start. Just got to like hope for Jamie Dons. If he dons, I can make it.
It's only sort of the first qualifying with the first race. They've got a whole season ahead of them, and as I say, it's not. You have to take it race by race. It's not a sort of how do you do in this one race kind of thing. I mean, you could rush out and become P20 in this race and still win the title. It's just about the consistency, and I think the experience does play a part there. In my opinion, the experience that Jamie and Preston have, having raced full seasons like this before multiple times, they know how to keep their foot on the gas, both in the race and outside of it. And I think the job that the rookies have on their hands is to not only put the performances that they are, like Noah, but to keep it going and to not be discouraged when they are beaten out by inevitable poor performances. You can't have a perfect season, but you can try to keep it consistent as possible.
Very true. I mean, let's look back on your own DFL history. I mean, season 1, let's be honest, it was challenging for you. I don't want to sound disrespectful because you were a brilliant driver in your own right, but it was challenging, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, first season's always tricky. I think more it was like a mental thing in that. At first, this is why I mentioned earlier about the rookies just not having any pressure of previous experiences and just being able to go out there and race. My first season, I thought, let me just bomb it as fast as I can. I think that was part of my problem, and it became apparent to me in my second season that actually staying on track and a consistency with your car, your temps, your wing, those sort of seconds that you spend extra at the pit stop because you've just chipped your wing trying to go just a bit too fast down that corner cost you so much in the race. And I think that's what I picked up into my second season. But yeah, I mean, the first season's always really tricky. I think it's going to be something to watch out for with these new guys as well. But I didn't do too bad, I guess. I like to say I provided entertainment.
Exactly, it was entertaining from up here in the commentators box. It was so much fun. I mean, even back then I couldn't commentate. I mean, going back to first race, I said Callum was from Mercedes when he was clearly in a Williams. But it was still entertaining, for me nonetheless, and I'm sure all of you guys. But as you say, by season 2, you had that experience to know where to improve, how to get better, and you went on to win a race and get podiums, and you went up that grid and you showed that, yes, you may have started down at the bottom in season 1, but you built up and you got it. It's like Jamie as well, perfect example. He's currently in pits, I can't show him, but Jamie again, perfect example for he was he was challenged in season 1, but he grew and he grew and he grew, and now he has wins under his belt, so many podiums. He's come third in the championship. I couldn't tell you statistically. We are working on that, by the way. We're getting the DFL records. That should be ready by next race. We'll have all the stats and everything. But he had so much under his belt. And that's when I'm going to pass it over to question to you, actually. Do we think Jamie could be in running for a World Drivers' Championship this season?
I mean, absolutely. I think you can tell just by his first time he's only 2 tenths off the pace here. I mean...
129.801. Sorry to interrupt you, but that is a 10th quicker than Preston.
What a lap that is. It had to take some beating, that lap from Flying Tiger, but Ian's put together really well. It's his sector 2 and 3 that really hung it together for him. He had a good sector 1 as well, but his 2 and 3 were really good around those fast corners, and he just made it click with that car, and the result is provisional pole.
We talked to 1:07.26 by Noah. These guys are stepping this up.
I know. I mean, the track is definitely ramping up. I think it was going to be a case of the final laps being the fastest, but now we're going to have to see whether Flying Tiger and Jamie can come out with a bang as well and try and put up time similar to those guys. I mean, Preston's only a tenth off the pace as well, and Jamie's only 3/10 off the pace, and he is, Jamie and Preston just warming up their tyres ready. If they can really put together a lap, just hook those tight corners and then be really fast in the fast speed ones, I think they'll be able to do it.
It will be a challenge though, and this is what excites me about the DFL. It's so genuinely close. I know, looking to season 4, the previous season we did, George came in and he dominated that season. I hate to use that word because that makes it seem like for the other drivers.
Holy what the Oh no, I'm ahead of him. What have I done? Oh, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. Oh, please beating my score. God, I really don't want to be there. I don't want to be up at the front. No, I beat him by a whole 100. Stop! No, I didn't want to be fast. Fuck. I should have left it.
Right, so far our best lap 1 minute 29.8. Okay, we're 20th in the speed trap, 208.6 miles per hour.
So well, the car sticks with him. Oh, is he up? No, he's just made it on. Is it going to be enough? Oh, he just misses out by 0.03 of a second. That is really fine margins. Is he going to go for another flying lap straight away? We'll have to see. Jamie was also on a very fast flying lap, just up on his time. He
sector two.
My word, 0.3 up on his time. That is some serious pace that he's showing. Can he be in the running for pole here?
This is going to be interesting. Come around the final corner now. What will he set? He's looking 122 currently. This is looking good. DRS now about to set in. The ERS completely used. How is he going to do it? Oh, 129.839 only. About 3/300ths of a second, off of him. That is just madness. Oh, he's run off. Just as I'm building him up and he runs off. Okay, we're going to come back to Jamie. We're going to move on to Preston. Can he set another fast lap? I mean, Noah's back out again. Can he, keep that provisional pole here? Can he improve his time? Because him and Preston are only separated by 0.03 of a second. I mean, less than that, really.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely time for another lap. They'll all go for another lap. You can see Noah's coming out for his out lap. He'll warm up his tyres. I would imagine Jamie and Preston will go for another lap as well. Is Flying Tiger coming to the pits?
Yes,
he's coming to the pit. Yeah. So I imagine they'll have another sort of run at it. I don't think there'll be time for a second, so they'll have to make it count. But we'll have to see if Noah can improve on his time. I mean, if he can increase that gap, then it'll make it significantly harder with the pressure of it being the final out lap for Preston to come in and take that pole off of Noah. So we'll have to see how Noah does here.
Very true, but he's on an out lap, so we're going to switch over to Jamie, who is still on a fast lap, but he's not going to make it. That's 15 seconds ahead. I think he's going to go ahead and pit. So for now, we're going to focus on Noah, I think, on his fast lap. Let's see what he can do here, whether he can achieve some more purple sectors or not. I'm interested, but he starts the lap. It's going to be truly interesting.
Yeah, he's really got to hook it tight. I think the key to Bahrain here is to not go wide. It's really tempting to use those wide flat curbs, but you need to sort of keep your car level. The more load you put through the side of your car, the more time you're going to lose in those slow speed corners, because you're just not going to be able to get as much traction coming out of those corners. And he does well there. So we'll have to see. I mean, Sector 2 will prove quite important here. If you can hook together a good Sector 2, he's just a little bit slower than his personal best in Sector 1. So we'll have to see if he can hook it together here, and he's managed to hit the apex nicely. And you see how he exits there without having to ride too much of the outside curb. And let's see how he does this next hairpin. There's a lot of yellow Sector 1s going on here.
It's just people coming out of the pits being slow, I think, that's all.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Sector 2 will prove to be really important in this race, I think. That sort of section of progressive turns, and then this one here can be really challenging. Your temptation is to just put your foot on the throttle, but you've got to keep it controlled, because just there, you could easily lose grip of the rear tyres, and if you spin, then you're out of the race. So we'll have to see.
Well, it's coming up on final corner now. His ERS is all but drained on 8%. What can he pull out here? The DRS is about to go on. Can he beat his 129.726?
Yeah.
And he does, by 6/10 of a second. 129.187. After this qualifying, I'm going to have to check that the qualifying record, because I have it written down. But if I popped it up now, it'd pop up in front of your screen. So I'm not going to do that. But I will check it after qualifying ends, and we'll find out if Noah has beaten that qualifying record or not. But jumping over, I see Preston now out on his outlap. That means he's going to get probably one last go with 1 minute and 30 seconds. I reckon Jamie now coming around as well, probably going to get his last go here. I think Ian's accepted P3. He's quite happy with that. I will be honest, Ian's hasn't been that confident coming in. I mean, he's always said that he'll get about P12, P13, something like that. But I'm like I generally think he can get higher and can challenge people. He needs that confidence, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think confidence is super key here. If you have the confidence that you are going to be fast, then you don't even need to look at the person behind you or in front of you. You just get your head down, put together lap after lap of just consistent good laps. And then you can sort of see yourself catching up to the person in front, and then you can focus on whether you're going to overtake or not. But it is a mental test, especially the longevity of this league and how many races just come one after the other, sort of in a non-stop fashion. You need to just have that mental confidence that you can achieve these results, and that is how someone like Noah, as a rookie, is putting together a lap 6/10 faster than Preston's current lap. I mean, that is some lap that Jamie and now Preston have to beat. So we will see. I believe Flying Tiger is on his fast lap, is it?
He is, yes. He's currently in Sector 2. About to get the DRS as well. How's he going to use that? This can be interesting. Can he make it effective? But I've seen so many people in this league get DRS, use their ERS, and just drain the ERS. And it's because we've got the assists off this season. It's now down to driver preference and how they use it and when they use it, and I find it so key, to use it in those effective areas. Otherwise, you just won't get that boost off of it that you need.
Yeah, and I mean, Preston's 3 seconds off the pace here, so I think he probably will just conserve this lap and go for another flying lap. I think he'll have time. Oh no, he won't have time. That'll be it then. That'll be it. I think he'll be built.
Yeah, and that is Preston, unfortunately, not getting anywhere, which means, as it stands, Noah takes pole position here in the Bahrain Grand Prix, his first ever pole position. This is truly mental. As I said, I'll check the qualifying lap record after this. Jamie just about to come up to the finish line. I'm hoping he just goes over the finish line, because it'll finish much quicker. If he goes into pits, we've got about another 20 seconds of talking. But no, Jamie coming around here. But good on Noah for getting that pole position. We'll see if he can hold that in the first race, because who knows? Being pole doesn't always mean it's good for the race. It can be questionable. But we'll see what happens. Preston needs to complete. Of course, Preston went into the pits. There we go. And that is your qualifying for today. Noah takes pole position. I hope you guys are ready for a race. Come back tomorrow for it, because it's going to be a blast, I hope. But anyway, this is us signing off. Goodbye, guys.